was sunny and warm.
It feels like so long ago, Liv.
Like 2 days ago, really. I mean, really yesterday. Not bad. And you know what? Today we were still above average. We got to 63 degrees in New York. So again, not too bad. 63 out on Long Island as well. We were a little cooler for areas north of the city. Hartford stayed in the 50s with a high of 59. We saw 54 for Poughkeepsie. Monticello just stayed in the 40s, but even that's going to be really nice compared to what's to come over the next few days. So we kind of did a version of this earlier. I showed temperatures right now for this region of the country, and you could see that huge difference. So even when we got to those afternoon highs, it was very bitter cold for places like Buffalo had a high of 38. You go to Detroit, 38, Cleveland, 44. And again, that's what's moving its way towards us. So we are about to really cool down. We finally got a break in terms of wind speed. So last week was a very windy week. Right now, we barely have a breeze out there, and we're not seeing any wind gusts throughout the tri-state. That is going to change. Tomorrow we get some gusts later in the afternoon, but really Tuesday, that's the next day that it's noticeably breezy and also really cold that day. So we have this area of low pressure to the north of us, a cold front, and that's what's going to bring us some more rain. I know we've already had some rain, but now we're looking to add to some of those totals. So we've just seen about 1/4 of an inch in New York, a little bit more if you're out on Long Island, and that's going to remain the same as well. But really, it's not been too bad, about 1/4 of an inch for Monticello, but barely anything up in Poughkeepsie. As I said, we still are expecting to get a little bit of rain. You might even wake up and still have some rain on your commute, even if it's just a light drizzle. And we're still going to get more for places like Long Island. They were already at about 3/4 of an inch. Looks like we might get that exactly the same. So we'll end up with about 1.5 inches of rain and then almost an inch down the shore, New Jersey. But here in New York, just like at another 1/4, so 1/2 of an inch total. So temperature-wise, let's talk about why we have this freeze watch in effect. Tomorrow morning, not too bad. Pretty mild. Remember, we do have some rain. But then notice how the temperatures drop by Monday evening. By Monday evening, Poughkeepsie's already in the 30s. Monticello's below freezing, just 27 degrees. And most of us lower in the tri-state in the upper 30s or low 40s. And when we wake up on Tuesday morning, most of us will be below freezing, especially when we factor in that wind chill and the winds pick up that day. It's going to be a very breezy day. So Tuesday is really going to feel like we've jumped into winter. Now tomorrow, though, it's not going to be too bad in the afternoon. A high of 56 in New York, 59 out east on Long Island. Poughkeepsie will go back up to the 50s, and Monticello will stay in the low 40s. It's really just a quick drop that we see from tomorrow afternoon to tomorrow evening. Then Tuesday, we only climb up to 43 degrees as the high. Wednesday, Thursday, we get a little bit warmer, but still just temperatures in the low 50s and expecting some showers to return Thursday.
All right, sounds good, Liv. Thank you so much. And Fox 5 proudly salutes our nation's veterans and the organizations that serve them every day. Since veterans deserve to live with dignity and independence and not on the streets, we are making camo our cause in support of the Honor U.S. Vets campaign. And you can join us by making a donation by picking up limited edition Fox U.S. Vets merchandise and by wearing camo this Veterans Day. So post your camo on your socials with the hashtag #HonorUSVets. And to donate, shop, and learn how you can help us more in our fight against homelessness of veterans, you can scan the